Hey guys, it is September 8th, a Friday, and I'm actually somewhere. I'm at a family friend's sort of house. Not showing everywhere because I don't want to show where they live. And my uncle took me, to get an ice cap and that. I haven't recorded out in the longest time, so I thought I would while I had a few seconds here. It's actually really nice out. I actually also have the house to myself for a few days until Monday evening. So, it's going to be an interesting weekend. Maybe I'll record a little bit, maybe not. What else was I going to say? Haven't really done much else, so maybe I'll try to get to some videos tonight. Ha 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 ha. I mean, I've been editing a decent amount of videos, but my next review, which will be on the 11th, hopefully, I'm pretty much Canadians are probably going to be the only one to see it, but it's the Angelica Knows Best. It's been blocked in 248 countries. What is this? There's 250 countries, isn't there? So what is the second one that isn't blocked? I know Canada isn't. I know the US probably is blocked. So, I honestly don't know. It says it can't be played outside of Canada, so I'm trying to sort that out with Viacom. Of course it would be them. But I did upload a new review 2 months late, but I did get it out. I'm going to have to be careful with what I review from now on, because there has been a lot of issues, and I even put the copyright notice in it. So, I don't know what the problem with that is. I mean, and I did use minimum clips only when I needed to. So it's not like I used the whole video, like as it was, like in that other video that I got flagged by. And I could understand that being flagged. The other one, I've uploaded a SpongeBob one prior and had no issues at all. I think it was even monetized for the most part. Anyway, guys, I think I'll see you in the next clip. Hey, guys, it is Thursday, September 14th, and, well, I have a lot on my mind. I never record it for a little bit. I apologize, this may be one very long vlog. I don't know, it's either going to be a very long one vlog, because I never had a vlog for a few weeks, about 3 or so weeks, or 2 mid-sized vlogs. I don't know, but they'll be uploaded consistently, though, together. Like, even if it's 2, they'll be uploaded within this day, or either same day or days apart of each other. So, right now I have a lot on my mind. Now, some things are going to be changed in what I'm talking about. Some names, because I don't want to really get into any real trouble. But it's not about, this whole situation does have to do with me. It isn't like I'm talking about something that something happened to someone else that I know, whether family or friends. But it does relate to me. I just don't want to really get in trouble. Though I don't know if I could if someone saw this that worked there. So I'm not bringing any names into this. Well, but before then, the first thing is a guidance counselor I talked to for years. Like, I knew the guy for 10 years. He changed schools. And that school doesn't have, a direct extension. Right? You call, then you enter an extension. They don't have that, so I don't want to feel awkward calling that school, so I was a little upset at first, but thinking about it, life does move on, and I guess at that time I was having a lot of problems. I'm still trying to figure out things out about mental health. This is where a majority of the story is about. Now, but it isn't really mental health's doing. So that's, I've learned that. So, how do I start? The other day of my referral, I asked about a referral. That was not, Tuesday, I think. I called about a referral. The main lady said it didn't come in. Which this is the 4th or 5th time this happened. So then I called my family doctor, and the secretary said, I talked to said doctor's name, and she said, I don't know.
And just I could just kind of tell the way the secretary said that it wasn't I don't know why it didn't go in. It sounded like I don't know whether I should give one out. But I thought maybe I was silly, right? That I misinterpreted the way she said it and the intention of it. But but Kathy called today, and my doctor said she doesn't need one. She, as in I, don't need one. She's not given one because she doesn't think I need it. She says she says her disability is mentioned, global delay. Well, duh, I knew I had that. I knew I had global delay, or at least maybe not the exact wording. Maybe I didn't think of the exact wording years ago. I knew I was always delayed. But that does not explain my extreme anxiety or my it might explain a bit of my social awkwardness, but it doesn't fully explain it. It doesn't explain why I'd rather be on my own. It doesn't explain why I'm so narrowly fascinated on only certain subjects. Like, a lot of things it does not explain. And I always felt this doctor never really took me seriously. The worst thing is, what is worst about this story, as my aunt even said, and we both were there when my doctor said, of course she'll send one through. She said it, and then when I said it didn't go in, she acted all really surprised. Really? It didn't go in? When I bet, didn't even send it. So in other words, she lied. Flat out lied. Now, I don't know. It could be, like, and not that I'm really defending them, but there is the possibility that maybe she did send one through, and after a few times of it not going through, maybe she doesn't really, and maybe once she saw the global delay, she doesn't really need one. I won't send it again. It could be that. But even that is wrong. She should still send one if I'm still requesting one, that I really need one. Like, that all my family feel I really need one. But, and I kind of hope it's that. But I was sort of right on the nose when I said it just feels like she doesn't want to give me one. So I was reading it right. And, which is amazing, though. That is one thing I didn't think I knew how to do. But it hurts. Knowing someone your whole life, and you've been lied to by them. Especially when you really need help. Like, I mean, there's been a lot of people in my life that knew my doctor didn't really care for my doctor. They'd be all like, ooh, her? So I'm starting to see their sentiment. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, thing is, like, I'm sure a lot of you know with this thing, with psychiatry, you need a doctor's referral. You can't just refer yourself to a psychiatrist. And, heck, like, my aunt was saying, then why don't you just see a psychologist or whatever? I said, that doesn't help if I want to be evaluated for something. They're not allowed to do that. And the psychologist, I mean, I suppose I don't help matters much, that I had trouble following what they were doing. But, and I didn't really take them too seriously. And that's a thing, too. Like, if I can't take someone seriously, why really follow with what they're doing? And I feel that a psychologist probably wouldn't help me at this point. And I said to my aunt that if I found out what was wrong, and they knew what I had, then perhaps I could work with them better. That they would know how to work with me. Right? But I don't want to go see a psychologist not knowing all I can know about myself. And trust me, if it was that easy to see a psychiatrist, that would be no problem. I mean, yes, there'd be a waiting list, but at least I'd be on that list. Like, I more just feel betrayed, in a way. Like, and my aunt had to say a few things to the secretary to hopefully get her to talk to my doctor again. I'm not going to bring up anything, but hopefully that will work, because really, if I still get a flat out no, there's really nothing I can do. Like, I don't think there's anything I could do, right? I don't know how it works, like, and I don't know, like it's kind of hard to word out what I'm trying to explain. Like, my family member that I talked about, I think in one of the vlogs, seriously did need help, and they got that help, which was fantastic. And compared to my family member, I'm yippity doo dah. Well, no, they're doing a lot better now, so they're more yippity doo dah at this point. But at that time, when we compared both of our situations, I was yippity doo dah. Like, I do understand that, but I don't want that yippity doo dah to go even more downhill, where I'd be at the position, maybe I don't think I'd ever be at quite at that position, but if I was close to that position that my family member was in, and I want to, the saying, prevent, I don't know, can't pronounce the saying, but the best way, what is, well, you guys can figure out what I mean. Like, I just want to stop it before it grows, in a sense of the word. Because right now, like, I keep saying that, oh, I'm good, I'm home, right? I may be home, but I seem satisfied. Like, I seem the happiest at home. And that is, like, 45 at least percent true right now at this point. But at the same time, there are these moments where I feel so bad that I can't get out and enjoy myself. And that my life would be a lot better if I could at least occasionally go and do something that I'm supposed to do. Like, and Kathy always said that I never used to be this bad, and in a sense of the word, she is telling the truth. But at the same time, internally and mentally, I've never been quite right. Like, we used to go to the fair every year, and I would always dread it. And if I had been given the option, okay, we don't have to go, or you can stay home or whatever, I probably would have, yep. In fact, I think there was even moments where I even argued with my mother, not wanting to go. I mean, to an exhibition, a fair. Now, at a child or teenage age, what person doesn't want to go to a fair? Even adults find things to enjoy at fairs. I know, yes, but I will conclude, when I got there, I was okay. It was just getting there, and just being there for a while. It only took me to be there for a little while. Maybe I wasn't okay when I first got there, but by the end of the night, it was done. Like, but yet it would turn around every year and be this way again and again, and no normal person would. Okay, normal people can be afraid. Normal people can be apprehensive, unsure about things, and like, on the first time around of something, they'd be like, should I do this? Oh, I don't want to do this, right? But usually a normal person, after having a good experience with that situation, would be, oh, last year this was great, okay, I got my money, I got my bags, or whatever, let's go. Or let's do this again. And they might still be apprehensive of future things that are different, but they learn to connect the good moments they had in that situation. And the same thing goes if they had a bad situation. They would say, okay, I want to stay away from that for a while. Like, they may not completely stay away from it. Even then, they may not completely stay away from it. Like, geez, yes, it's true. They might connect the bad, too. Or they could say, well, that was they may also have the capability to say, oh, that was just an unlucky day. So, let's give this another go. Right? And especially as they get older, they're able to, evaluate things more and compromise, plan things more. Where with me, it seems like I struggle to keep the good moments in my head. And I meant the good, I still get the anxiety despite everything. So, I'm not saying global delays don't have different forms or different severities or affects people in different ways, but I'm pretty sure that the amount of problems I have aren't all contribute to global delay. Now, my way of processing things, that might be with global delay. The fact that I'm several years behind my age in education or understanding subjects, that is definitely global delay. Fine motor skills, I'm not really sure. That I'm not, 100% sure. But my severe anxiety, my over-focus on things, my struggle to completely see someone's point of view, the seeing someone's point of view might also be quarter in global delay. I mean, I don't know everything in global delay. I will admit that. But there's certain things that you just can see that aren't in a certain disability. Not like, yes, that it is hard to explain. Like, I know I have global delay, but I want to see if I do have anything else, because it doesn't just seem chalked to global delay for my problems. That isn't all my problems, as my doctor had said. Like, that's what sucks, though, is that if my doctor says no continuously like that, I said there's nothing I can do until till she retires, and then I have to get a new doctor. Like, I can't just get a new doctor until she's off, right? And hopefully if I do get a new doctor, I'll be able to see if I can get him to at least give me a shot at seeing someone. I don't know how many years my doctor has left, but yes, I said it wasn't the most appropriate thing talking about all that, but I just needed to get that out. Like, it's frustrating. Like, you think well, I guess I didn't really know the doctor very well, right? Like, I do. Like, I've seen her since I was born. Before I was born, I think my family knew her. So, my whole life, like, it wasn't until I was in, like, my teen years that I even had any issues, right? Like, I'm not going to go into TMIs. Male, if you want to, look, sound away. But I don't know if any of you guys know this, and I'm not going to go into TMI territory. I'm going to try not to. That's why I warn males to sort of, unless they're mature enough to really not find that ridiculous to talk about. I don't go through what women go through monthly. Never have, and I never will be able to. One thing, turns out I have no uterus, which I'll never be able to conceive. I'll never have the monthly girl thing. But when I was younger, when I was like 14 or 15, my mother took me in to see my doctor. They're like, oh, well, she's probably just going to be late. Just leave it at that. By the time I was 20 or 21, no, maybe 18 or 19, I think. Yeah, it was late 18. It was after my mother passed, or 19. Between late 18 and 20, I'll say. They found out I have no uterus and only one egg sac, which means I cannot go through the monthly cycle, which I could have found out a lot earlier if my doctor would have taken it seriously. So this situation right now is not the only situation. I mean, sure, what is it? How was I going to put it? Sure, it still would hurt just as much. Because, I mean, it never is going to improve. There's no way to improve the woman's thing for me. But it's just that she didn't at least try to take it seriously or try something. And it was just an accident that I found this out. I think they were checking me somewhere else and found this out. So again, I think I'm done with that. So if males want to come back on, they can. Unless, I said, if they're mature enough to not get disgusted or whatever by it, like, thanks. But I mean, hopefully this, I said, will all get sorted out. And it'll be something I'll be able to laugh at about later. Could be years later. As I said, I don't even know when I'm going to be able to see someone. So anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next clip.
Well, guys, I'm in the dollar store. It's new arrangement here. Also, if I put my phone down, I don't want to catch someone.